if you're the Ravens, oh my god, we thought this game was over and we have a chance to win it right now. Hey guys, what is going on? Real quick before I talk about this crazy, insane game, I just want to say I was planning on doing a live reaction to this game like I did for Thursday Night Football, like I did for the Giants game, but basically 5 minutes before this game started, something happened that I had to take care of like right away, and I wasn't able to record a live reaction. But just know the live reactions are coming back. They're going to be there for Thursday Night Football, for Sunday Night Football, for other games during Sunday, and for Monday Night Football. This isn't the norm. I love doing the live reactions. I think they are just much better videos, to be honest with you. So stay tuned for that. But this game, I was able to watch the second half of this game, and I feel like I really didn't miss much because this game had an absolutely wild ending. So when I was doing my record predictions for the season, and I was talking about the Raiders, I was like, the thing with the Raiders is they can either be so good or so bad, but they're always just like a fun team to watch for some reason. I feel like it's just always a crazy team to watch. And literally, in this first game of the season, the Raiders were like, yes, we are indeed a very fun and crazy team to watch play. And this game was absolutely nuts. It was just nuts. It wasn't like the football was necessarily that good. Like, it wasn't necessarily like football you want to see if you're a coach, especially an offensive coach, because the defenses were really what stepped up late in this game. But absolutely insane. I'm so happy for Raiders fans, you know, at the new stadium, fans, it looked like it was sold out. Crazy game. I just can't get over the fact that they were on the field hugging, shaking hands before the game was over. Think about that emotional roller coaster these players on both sides had to go through. The emotional roller coaster of thinking you either won or lost the game, then the game not being over, and then actually losing/winning the game. Let's talk about the beginning of this game, though. Let's talk about this game in chronological order, then we'll get to the crazy overtime. So, Ravens went up early in this game. 14-0, they went up early. But the Raiders, they fought back, especially in the fourth quarter. They put up 17 points. The Raiders put up 17 points in the fourth quarter. And I feel like the thing we're not talking about is Carlson nailing a 55-yard field goal in the final seconds of this game to send it to overtime. Like, this dude nailed a 55-yard field goal. I feel like this is getting forgotten in all of this chaos that was the overtime, but that's clutch. I mean, that is insanely clutch. Nailing a 55-yard field goal to send your team to OT. Insanely clutch. Like, that is just crazy good. That is awesome. So, we get to overtime. You guys know. Raiders look like they're gonna score. Look like they scored. Everyone's on the field, shaking hands, good game, and it gets called back. And then they don't score. They don't score. They are at the half-yard line, and they do not score. And then it's just like, if you're the Ravens, oh my god, we thought this game was over and we have a chance to win it right now. We just gotta kick a field goal and we win this game. Think about that emotional roller coaster if you are a player on the Ravens. Oh, we just lost, you know, okay, the game's over. No, we have a chance to win it now. And think about that if you're a Raiders player or even a Raiders fan. Oh my god, we just thought we won. Walk off, touchdown. And now we could have just lost this game. We couldn't get it in from the half-yard line. Bro, that's nuts. But then, the Ravens have a chance, right? But Lamar fumbles, and the fumbles were actually a pretty big issue for Lamar in this game. He had, what did he have? He had 3 fumbles, I believe, but he lost 2 of them, so he only lost 2 of them, but he was putting the ball on the floor, and that is not good. Obviously, you can't have fumbles. If you don't win the turnover battle, it's going to be very hard to win games, so that's something I think the Ravens definitely have to work on, is not turning the ball over. We know, though, Derek Carr threw a bad interception in this game. Like, what was that? I feel like I'm getting the order actually wrong of this, of what's going on. The interception, Derek Carr threw the really bad interception after not getting in from the half-yard line. Yes, that's what happened first. They can't get in from the half-yard line because Derek Carr threw that terrible interception. I think it literally bounced off a Ravens player. Like, he just threw it directly at the Ravens player and ricocheted off the Ravens player, and then another Ravens DB caught it. Like, really bad interception. Turnovers were not good in this game. And let me say, the quarterback play wasn't outstanding in this game efficiency-wise. I mean, Derek Carr did throw for over 400 yards. He did have 2 touchdowns, but, you know, early on, the quarterback play was not too good, and even late in this game, like, the quarterback play, it just wasn't. If you're a coach, you don't like it. If you're a fan, you're like, oh my god, this is crazy. But I'm sure if you're a coach, you're like, please play fundamentally sound football. So that interception was crazy. Then Lamar fumble. Sorry, I missed that point. I forgot. I went to bed, and then I woke up, and I'm talking about this. So just going off memory after a good night's sleep. Then Lamar fumbles, which is like, you can't do that, obviously. And then the Raiders finally get their walk-off touchdown. But just think about all that emotion. You're the Raiders. You think you won this game. Then you think you lost this game. And then you get the ball back and the chance to win. And then you win. And then you, actually win the game. Like, nuts. Just nuts. And that was the most Raiders thing ever, I feel. Because I feel like the Raiders are that team to play, you know, not the most fundamentally sound football, but to have a big win like this in prime time. Like, just some wacky thing like this. Like, this game was just nutty. Like, this was such a Raiders game, in my opinion. When I think about the Raiders, for some reason I think about games like this. Just like chaos, and then they win. Because last year, didn't they win Monday Night Football versus the Saints, like, really early in the season, week 1 or week 2? They had that upset. And then everyone was like, oh, the Raiders look good. Like, I feel like the Raiders, they get those big upsets on national TV when they have a primetime game, and they just did it again tonight. I mean, well, not tonight, last night. They came back. They stayed in this game. They came back, and they overcame probably the worst momentum shift you could ever have in a game. They overcame one of the worst momentum shifts you could have in a game. Touchdown being called back after thinking you won the game, and everyone was like almost walking off the field. And then interception in overtime. And it's all in overtime. You know, it's first one to score after, you know, like, the first possessions win. You don't even need a touchdown to score after the first possessions. Like, nuts. Nuts. Just good for the Raiders for being resilient like that. Like, good on John Gruden for being resilient with this team, keeping them in this game, not letting them feel like, oh my god, we just screwed up so bad, this whole game is over, like, we just blew this game. No. They didn't do that, so good on them for staying in this game and, you know, fighting through the tough times, being resilient in this game, because I don't think there's ever been a momentum shift like that in a game, at least not this season. Darren Waller, I just want to say, he had 105 receiving yards, 10 receptions, 1 touchdown. Darren Waller is just insane. I mean, he's such an awesome player, so I just had to give Darren Waller a shout out because he had a big game. He had a 4th quarter touchdown. Like, this dude, he's legit. He's a really good player. Definitely top 3 tight end in the NFL. I don't know where you guys rank him with Kelsey and Kittle, but I feel like he might be getting above Kittle a little bit. I think you could possibly go Kelsey, Waller, Kittle. I think you could possibly have the top 3 ranking like that. Before this game, I would probably have it Kelsey, Kittle, and then Waller, but I'm telling you, I think Waller has been producing more recently than Kittle. I mean, I know Kittle was out for a handful of games last season, but Darren Waller is legit, guys. And just, you know, shout out to Derek Carr for having a solid game. Listen, Lamar, he didn't play terrible. But he had crucial turnovers in overtime and in the 4th quarter were when he fumbled the ball. Or was it the 3rd quarter? I don't know. It was the second half and in overtime when he fumbled. And that's what really gave the Raiders the opportunity to win this game, that fumble. Like, it gave the Raiders defense a lot of momentum. And those fumbles, they're tough. They weren't good. I mean, Lamar also had some big plays in this game. He had that beautiful throw to Watkins. That was such a nice throw. I mean, he had some great runs, like, just being so slippery. Like, Lamar is so slippery. You can't tackle this dude. Just got to clean up the turnovers, for sure. I mean, he didn't throw an interception or anything. You just got to clean up the fumbles. And I feel like that might be due to the fact that, you know, everything going on with the Ravens running back situation, like, how unfortunate that all is and how many Ravens running backs have been injured. He might be feeling like, oh, I gotta do more now. Like I gotta run the ball more. Like I gotta like do more since this running back situation is a little weird. Since guys haven't been here that long, that are running backs on this team. So he might have been pressing a little bit, but listen, I still think Lamar is a great player, and like Lamar haters make me mad. Like if you're a Lamar hater, you make me mad because this dude already won MVP. Like people who say he's bad just annoy me. They gotta clean up the fumbles. And yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Make sure you drop a like, comment down below letting me know what you thought of this game, and subscribe. Peace.